developed for this team offensively?
Well, we got off to a slow start, right, the first 2 weeks, so it was a matter of time before we turned it around, because I think we have a good offense. I think we have a good lineup. I think it's deep. I think it has speed, has power, it has average. So for me, it was a matter of time, but what we saw was, I think guys, came out of the chute, and when things didn't happen those first 4 or 5 games, I think there was some pressing, there was a little bit of trying too hard, and the swings weren't loose. We started expanding the zone, the strikeout rate went up, and then I think once Nolan started swinging the bat, I think other guys followed. I said this afternoon, we're swinging at strikes, taking balls. Our strikeout rate the last couple of weeks has gone down. Our walk rate has gone up. I think guys are swinging a little bit more freely. They're swinging aggressive early in the count at good pitches to hit. They're fighting with 2 strikes, putting the ball in play. So these things add up to a good offense. I think Murph has picked it up. He hasn't quite hit his stride, but it's coming. David, Mac, Brendan, Desi's up to close to 250 now. Tony's around 300. Chris has got some big swings. So it's everybody. Tap has done a nice job overall. Tap's at about 280. On base at 320. So these guys are doing a nice job collectively. Trevor obviously is, over 290. Nolan's 330 with some homers and ribbies. So that's all of them. But again, aggressive swings. Seeing the ball. Letting borderline pitches or balls below the zone or top of the zone go and swinging the strikes.
Yesterday, 7 pitchers were used from the bullpen, and then obviously this morning there was some movement just involving transactions.
Sure.
So how big was it for Marquez to last
big.
7 innings and 7 strong innings?
Critical. If he would have had a tough one, it would have been a tough night. It would have been tough again tomorrow. But that alleviated a little bit of stress for us. So we should be getting closer to feeling good about the overall strength of our bullpen and how their arms are, but that was really, really big.
Both Jesus and Chris come in first day back. Is there a mindset building of bringing in relievers right when they get back?
No.
In their first game?
No, I think that you like to get guys in there as quickly as possible to get them acclimated and get them involved. I think the game tonight sort of dictated those 2 guys. We only had 5 guys really on call tonight. The 3 left-handed pitchers, and 2 of them pitched yesterday. So it's nice to give. We gave Dunner a day off today. McGee pitched yesterday, pitched again today. Estevez was ready, and we put Jeff Hoffman down in the bullpen just in case as well. So, but this was a type of game that let Russin get in there, get him his first big league outing this year, get Tinoco his first big league game, which was awesome. First big league strikeout, first big league inning, put up a 0. That was great for Jesus.
Obviously the people here know what Story does, but it seems like he's kind of a quiet type guy. The completeness of his game, do you think he gets the recognition?
I think he's starting to. I think it was evident last year by the All-Star nod. I think his peers, other coaches and managers, I think see the talent. I know that just in my circles, Tracy, I'm hearing the conversations among managers, coaches, executives now. I think it's following the same time frame as Nolan. It took Nolan a couple of years to get the national notoriety. We talked about Trevor's overall emergence, I think, the other day. I can't remember who asked the question, but he's now emerging as one of those players that's being talked about, as he should. He's playing great defense, Gold Glove caliber defense for me, and he's hitting over 290. He has homers, he has ribbies, and the durability factor is there. He plays hard, steals bases. So a complete player that I think is starting to draw the attention of the national national media, the national baseball followers, all that.
Buddy, first chance tonight to see the likes of Hall of Fame sons Guerrero and Biggio. What did you think of them?
Well, I mean, you could tell, Guerrero, I've seen some video, right? We've studied the video. I've seen highlights. I've read about Vlad Jr. What a talent. I mean, a second hit. I mean, you can tell that there's a natural hitter to him. He whistles the bat through the strike zone. He's got bat speed. It looks as though, he's got bat to ball skills with bat speed, and that's a great combo. So, he's one of the, young players in this game who's, looks to be, looks to have that star quality. Now, time will tell, but, there's been so much talk about him that in most cases, it's usually real when you have this type of hype. So he's a player. And then, Biggio looks like, again, sort of a nice all-around player. A couple hits tonight. Looks like he has a good swing. He looks the part. So, we'll watch him. We'll follow these young players. It's fun to follow young guys. Yeah.
Just real quick, we don't ask about it a lot because he does it all the time, but Nolan Arenado with barehanded plays a couple of nights. In the second inning in particular, how good was that one?
That was a good one because I think that's the one that took him to his right. Had to go a long way to get it. I think there was a guy in third, right? So it would have been a run. That was a great play. You're right. I think at times we take Nolan for granted. The plays he makes, because you don't see other guys do it as consistently as he does it. He does it like all the time. But he's got great instincts. He's got great, body control. Great hand-eye coordination to on the move to barehand balls, whether they're low, whether they're chest high, waist high, doesn't matter. I mean, he's a talent. But you're right on there, Drew.
Just one of those nights where you just saw the ball well, kind of in the zone a little bit, Tony?
Yeah. I was, fortunate enough to be up with runners in scoring position a lot tonight. Credit to my teammates for getting on base, doing their job, and just not trying to do too much and just put good swings on the ball.
What about this offense this month? 183 runs, which is more than any other month in Rockies history.
That's a lot. We obviously didn't start the season like we wanted to, but we feel like we're playing well lately and kind of hitting our stride offensively. So I think it's just a tribute to the toughness of our team. We feel like we're never really out of games. We feel like if we can stick to our approach and whatever it is that night, and not chase guys around or stray from that, then we feel like we can put up some runs every night.
Trevor, you guys had 4 walk-off wins already in this homestand. Kind of nice to have a game where you just roll with it from the beginning and just cruise a little bit.
Yeah, it is nice. We kind of jumped on them early, but yeah, like you said, it's been nail biters pretty much. We feel like the past week or so, and it was nice to have a big lead early.
But kind of going off that, Marquez pitched 7 really solid innings and kind of brought a level of consistency to the pitching. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, great job by Marquez. He's done that for us all year. He's been really solid, really consistent, and we lean on him, man, and we have a lot of confidence in him. And he showed why tonight. Went out there and did his thing.
Buddy's made reference on several occasions that you guys are not striking out as much, swinging at strikes, taking balls. When did you guys really get together and focus on that? I've heard that you guys have really talked about it. When was that?
Yeah, we've we had a meeting in Philly where we addressed it, and there's different kind of strikeouts. Ones that are a little more acceptable, and ones that are big no-nos in certain spots, and I think it's been a team effort. Collectively we've grinded on that and tried to really cut down on those because we feel like the best teams, the best offenses, they don't strike out like that. So we knew we had it in us, but seeing it being done is nice.
Seeing Nolan hit, 425 this month, I mean, just completely on fire.
Yeah.
What has that been like to follow?
It's incredible. It's, he's the rock of the lineup, He's always coming up big in big spots. Runners in scoring position, seems like, he's a machine out there. Gives us a lot of confidence, that our best player's doing that. So it's fun to see, and it's a pleasure to play with.
Are you getting comfortable with emerging into the role that you have? I mean, of being one of the star guys?
Yeah, it's. I just try to have fun playing ball. That's really the way I look at it. I'm gonna do my routine, do everything I need to do to feel ready and prepare for the game, and try to lead these guys as well.
On your second home run, like you looked into the dugout, said some things. Was that just celebrating with your teammates, or did somebody give you something to look out for in that bat?
No, I didn't say anything. It was just one of those ones that felt really good, and just kind of one of my better swings, I think.
And the home run the first home run, highest home run you've ever hit. Did you think that was going to go out of it?
Yeah, just because I know, I've played here so much, I know, when it's going to go or when it's not. So I knew I hit it really high. I knew I barreled it pretty good, but it was kind of high for me. And I knew that was going to be my highest one for sure, when I got back to the dugout. But yeah, it was just glad it went out.
And it was a great May. Turn the calendar to June. Does that? We look at markers like that, but do you guys?
Yeah, a little bit. It's this game is so repetitive and monotonous that a month can go by. You didn't realize that May just went by. So we're gonna ride this feeling we have right now, and try to extend that as long as we can.
After a week where the bullpen gets incredibly taxed, how aware are you of a need to go deep into a game, and how much pride you take in being able to do that?
For me, that's my goal. Like, go longer, as game like possible. Through 7 to 9 minutes, just that.
Tonight, Buddy talked to us about the mechanical adjustments that you made in the middle of the game. How challenging is that to listen to what they're saying and go out there and applying it in the middle of the game?
They're gonna be like quick, like that shit gonna be quick, because first and second inning was like a little quick, and my arm was light down, and then it did adjustment, staying tall, and then everything was good after that.
Of course, you have a 5-game hit streak now. To join in on the offense and help those guys out, what did that mean to you tonight?
Yeah, that's always doing my best to get the team win, or everything, pitching or hitting. Yeah.
Is there a little bit of a command? You walked the first two guys. Were you able to get better command as you went throughout the game, kind of tighten that up?
Yeah. Like I told you, and those innings was like a little quick with my mechanic, so it was
slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down.
Last year we talked a lot about the pitching. This year, hitters are scoring a lot of runs. You guys set a record for runs in a month this month. How big has that been for you guys, and how much does that help you guys as far as pitching is concerned?
That helped a lot, like make more confident, like a pitcher, have had a couple runs in those innings, first inning, so that's good.
You seem to get stronger as the start went on. Only one strikeout the first time through the order, but then 3 in the second and third time. You kind of considering that with how you approach the game plan?
Yeah, that was my mechanic of the team. Everything was like slow down and good.
It's safe to say that you've established yourself as the ace on the team. Do you feel any added pressure knowing that you're the go-to guy in the rotation?
I don't think so. Just like doing my thing. The play just